drop in. Looks very overgrown. This hasn't been ridden in a while. That's good. Go through. There. Exit correctly. This way, railway walk. Hello, hola, bonjour, konnichiwa, guten tag, g'day mate. Can't think of any others. Hope you like that little descent I did. It's called Serpent's Tail. Just coming from that way, which is Womburn, and heading this way, back in the mow. I always have to cut the camera off when I'm passing someone. I feel like a bit of a sausage lips when I'm passing someone. They must think, what the hell's he doing talking to a GoPro? Just riding level with the Himley bypass. Womburn is that way, and that way I'm heading on one of my famous loops. He's up towards the Brierley Hill centre, so I'm going to do about 20 to 30 miles on the acoustic tonight. Just coming up to Hull Beach, where the road goes under between Kingswinford and Warleith from Himley, which is over there in the distance. This is the bridge. So next point of interest is the Crooked House Quarry. So see ya shortly. Right, let's go up here. Looks like all the motorbikers come up here. This is the old Crooked House Quarry. All I can say is, if you are riding this way, don't stop. Oh god, it stinks of egg, like sulphur. I've just left the railway walk. I just wanted to have a look up here, see how it's changed. Because there used to be a massive like hole in the ground with like all the water in of the lake. But it just looks like it's all landfill now. And all the motorbikers from the campsites use it, which are over there by Ham Lane. So this basic point of interest is not really interesting. There'll probably be houses here in about 5 years. Just down there is the railway walk from Womburn. I'm just gonna carry on a little bit further, and I should be able to rejoin the railway walk. So if you are doing this, like I say, stay on the railway walk and don't stop, and I'll show you where to turn down in a bit. Ridden up to the ridge point, I'm just trying to see if I can exit off here. But, you can't beat seeing the burnt out cars and everything. Oh, there's like well, old caravans down there. There's a road down there that goes from the Dudley Road down to the Crooked House pub. I think it's still there. I haven't got a clue where this goes, so I might be turning around very soon and going back. Oh, there's an exit. I've got one. Right, let's drop down here because I need to get off this. The hills have eyes. Bloody hell, looks like people have been driving down here. And guess what? There's mud at the end of this. I ain't going too mad. It's going to smell nice. But hopefully get back onto the railway walk. Here it is. Anyway, behind me is Womburn, and this is heading towards like Ham Lane. So I'll show you where to turn off in a bit. So if you are doing this route, you don't get lost. Get to the end, drop down these steps. Stay on this track. The steps go to the left. It's going to be mud down here, I know it. Holy frickety moly. Oh god damn it. There's even a bike in the cutty wash. I'm going that way. The prettiest of rides to get here, or the nicest smelling, but it's the most direct route. Just going under the bridge at Gornal, Lower Gornal, down by just down the road from Dudley Creme. In front of me is a massive climb which takes me directly up to Fenn's pool, There is an alternative route you can take, which is the one I did a few weeks ago. It was basically join Moden Hill in Sedgley, halfway drop down the Cotwell End Nature Reserve walk, and then it drops you out onto, you can cut through and come down Milking Bank, and it brings you across the top to where you've got the trails in front of me. And I think I'll come back in a minute and show you the climb in front of me. They're still on the old railway walk there, so let's go. As you can probably see, they put the man-made bollards in. It's just to stop the motorbikers, but they always find a way through. Not sure if you can see in front, but that just goes up and away. And like I say, on that side, which is to my left, is where the it's like a nature reserve and park, where I've ridden down from the cross by Russell's Hall. Yeah, this is about a 5 to 10 minute climb up here. It's quite gradual, it's not super steep. Always lock your forks out as well. And I'll come back at the top of it, which will seem like the blink of an eye. Halfway up now, still climbing. Whew. Gets the legs working. Acoustic, electric, acoustic, electric. Tonight, acoustic. Made it to the top. That wasn't too bad. It took about 7 or 8 minutes. Just come from down there. And again, beauty of having a lightweight bike. Pick up and drop over. Normally you get the local stoners in here smoking away the weed, but quiet tonight. It stinks of piss in there. So if you're still on this ride, just keep going. At the end of it, when you come to the pylon and you have to cross over the road, and this is where we just drop down to the right. There are some steps in front, but this is sort of like the end of the railway walk now. In I don't know where I am. Like the Delph. Is it the Delph or the Dell? I don't know what this road's called. But there's up the road, and there's down the road. And we'll cross over here. And this is where there's like a big like loads of pools and look, I think it's an old quarry, you know. Not too sure. Just get through there. But I will show you. Basically all you've got to do is follow the line of the pylons and the overhead cables. So let's carry on for a bit. Basically just stay on this track. There's houses to the left and houses to the right, and here you are stuck in the middle with me. Okay, just come from over there. Now I have studied the map, and it looks like you can drop down this track over towards that way. I don't know what that paint pool's called, but we're going to pass one over there in a minute called Fenn Pool, which is F-E-N. Mark, if you're watching, I think you know this area from fishing and getting your tackle out and seeing what bites. But yeah, you can go down that way, and I will show you where it brings you out, which I will ride an alternative way next time. But you have to cross over the main road and then rejoin it. But with this way, we will go that way along and then through that sort of industrial estate. So we'll carry on. Bye bye. Fenn's Pool and Buck Pool Nature Reserve, which is bang in the middle of Brierley Hill, more or less. What, I think a bit of track wind ready? Oh, that is Fenn's Pool, which is absolutely massive. I think last year when I rode past, you could actually see the water level had dropped by about 6 or 7 foot, and that just shows how dry it was. And then British August comes along and fills it back up. It's probably just an old quarry that nature has took back over, and the council have decided to make it a nature reserve. So I'll carry on to the end and then go through a bit of an industrial estate, which is, shall we say, select. Down an alley now that brings you from that nature reserve onto the industrial estate. I don't know what this is called, but there's always dodgy deals going on down here. When I get to the end of the road, I'll just show you where it brings you out, and then we'll drop down to the Brierley front. Back in the day. Okay, so this road is called Fenn's Avenue, and we are on, I think it's like the Headwall Road, not too sure. But this takes you down towards actual Brierley Hill, and then we're going to do a left and cut down towards the old waterfront where the law courts are, etc. So back in a moment. Okay, just opposite Brierley Hill fire station. We're going to go down here. We're going to go right around the island if it's clear. Hopefully it should be. Remember back in the day they used to have the monorail or tram that used to go from up here to the Brierley Centre. Now we are going to go. Let's try some manuals. Left. And there's the waterfront. Getting better. Oh, that was a nice one. This bike is so nice to manual. What? Get your smell of weed over the bridge. I don't need to. Just float over with the smell of the ganja. There we are. Behold the waterfront with the marina. We're going that way down towards Wordsley and across here. If you come from that way, that's from Dudley. We've just come that way, and we will now drop along this. Back in the day this used to be heaving with bars and restaurants. Now it's like a ghost town. Vamonos. Okay, let's go down and around. I'm probably facing the wrong way actually. Let's go round again. One more time. One more time. Oh yeah. Oh, they aren't doing the X Factor this year, are they? Oh. Deja vu. The waterfront. God, I think it's just Indian restaurants, which is probably the UK delicacy these days. Well, there's the Wetherspoons, and that one there's yeah, that's called the Brewer's Wharf if I remember rightly. Do a bit of a wall ride. Let's do a little jump. Oh yeah. And another jump. On your right. Cheers. And there is the Brierley Hill Centre. Oh, shudder. And there are Goose City. You right? Oh, there you go. A man's nightmare. Shops. Oh, God. My balls are shrivelling up into my abdomen. Oh, let's just go shopping. Oh, shudder. Carry on. Brierley Hill. 9 locks of Delft. Let's go down. This is going to be fun. Forks are on, that's the main thing. Hopefully nobody. Ding dong. Just on your left. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's drop in. Fly, lovely. God knows where he's been. Oh, this is nice. Oh, pen and ink's down here a bit. Oh yeah. So nice down here. Preferred riding down it to up it. Make sure the forks are on. Oh. Come on then. We go to the right here. The bank. Try and miss all these. Oh, you bastard. Bumps. Thank you. Gracias. Oh, it's open. Ooh. I think she works at Hooters. Hi, hi. Just about got past her. Thank you. Oh, it's got to be done. Oh yeah. And back on the normal towpath. Just riding under Lee's Bridge, not me Lee, L-E-Y-S. Now that way is where I'd have come from Fenn's pool. Now you know if you're on the right track, because I've been under Brettle Lane Bridge and Farmers Bridge, and then this is Lee's Road, L-E-Y-S, and we're going to be going that way towards Kimber. But I will turn off at some point. But this is a nice descent down here. So if I'd have come from this way, that would have been from Fenn's pool, which I'm going to investigate on another ride. But we are going to be dropping down this manic, seems to be the word of my vocabulary at the moment. So this goes past all the pubs, because that's what you associate canals with, pubs. And this is quite a nice little descent, and it just goes down, 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 which is abajo in Spanish. Down is, and it'll take us down eventually to it's on your left, thank you, Camp Hill at Wordsley. Cheers. Right. Ding dong! Oh yeah, all clear, and still descending. Just keeps going. And here we have one public house, Samson and Lion. That's the beauty of this, you just keep your speed up. There's a few sketchy bridges, but better to go down and then ride up, because that's a bit boring. Okay, let's see if I can. Ding dong! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, he's been on the pop. Wow, nice smell of ale. Surprised he didn't fall into the bushes. And that's what she said. And there you go, there's the chimney at Camp Hill, the old glass blowers. I'll do the jokes. Oh, yeah, if you are doing this, it's just brilliant. Probably better on full scissor. So much history. Do a little jump off the wall. Ding dong! Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a launch off this bridge. Hopefully. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Probably somebody coming. Oh, let's just stop and have a look at the there you go, museum. It's amazing how all the trees and weeds are growing out of it. So this is Camp Hill in Wordsley. If you are passing it, just going under the Starbridge Road now. Oh. Pedal, pedal. It's a shame because, well, it's nice because they've turned all of this into accommodation, but you just get the vandals throw bricks at the windows and ruin it for everyone, and it's like people's living spaces. In fact, some of the bottom bits look like apartments. It is nice what they've done though, it's like a regeneration. Oh, nice little balance point then. I'm getting about 2 out of 3 manuals now, sorry, 2 out of 4 manuals. You're alright, matey? How you doing?
You alright yourself?
Yes, thank you. Oh, family ride. Just on your left. Thank you, gladly. Thank you. And we're still going down. Now the canal towpath ends in a bit to be absolutely horrible. It just goes to unmaintained. There you go. A bike in the middle of the towpath. So, come back in a bit. The towpath's gone from hero to zero, and these are like up and down and up and down. And when it's rained, all the little down bits just fill with water. So you're like riding puddle after puddle, and you can just hear the parts on your bike wearing away. I've took the challenge and bought a rear mech with a clutch because I don't want to sell my Lapierre Overvolt. I really like riding it, and it was just a bit of a shame the other day when I was in Wales riding the Climac trails. That to the right is where we normally ride down from. So yes, I have ordered a rear mech for the Lapierre, so I'm hoping that will solve the problem. But I cleaned it all off from the ride the other evening, and I went to move it, and the bike was making like a funny noise, and when I picked the saddle up I could feel something had come loose, and it was the shock mount. With all the bouncing and banging, it had worked its way loose. Just come from up that way, which is a bit of like a private road, and crossed over the A449 Kidderminster to Warleith Road. This is a bridleway, and we're heading down towards, I think it's called Prestwood Home, and I have got some information about that home which I will share with you in a moment, courtesy of my father. Oh yeah, but it's flipping brilliant down here for manuals, if you can do them, unlike me. And the jump walks off. Oh, that was a nice one. Come on then. And jump. See if I can manual the bridge. No. I'll take it out your arms, this manually. Back in a moment. This one house. Now I have it on good authority. This building used to be a sanitarium, or sanatorium, for during the war. Uncle Albert used to be for tuberculosis, which was a lung-related disease, and it has now become a care home. So, as a mall cop Paul Blart would say, fun fact. So we're going to carry on now, hopefully, and get to a little part I like to call Children of the Corn, back in a mo. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Take your chances and get yourself out of Kansas. Meow. Children of the corn, corny of the children. That was spooky in there. Things were moving and they were going bump in the night. Coming towards the end of my ride now, so I'll do a POV very shortly. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. Just dropped that picture in when I rode past the Vine just. I couldn't Adam and Eve. Bank holiday weekend isn't even out in August and they're advertising fricking Christmas already. People, what's the world coming to? We'll get an advert soon saying order your settee or sofa and get it before Christmas. Oh dearie me. Anyway, I'm British, I like to moan. Just checked Strava, done 22.5 miles and just over 1200 foot of elevation. So I'm about half a mile from home, just riding up the 449 side road. So hope you've enjoyed tonight's vlog. I'm going to put it out Bank Holiday Monday, which is the last bank holiday before Christmas. So don't forget to click the ding dong. I should insert it now. Give me the thumbs up and I'll catch you very soon. Hasta pronto. Ciao.